Hi, this week's Parasha is Parashat Veschnan. In this week's 2-minute discussion, we are going to discuss the fundamental phrase of Judaism, Shema Yisrael. Rav Hirsch gives us a pointer or a couple of ideas to give more meaning to this phrase. First of all, with a rejection of sort of natural philosophy, and the second, a rejection of more theological speculation. Shema Yisrael, hear, O Israel. Rav Hirsch says it doesn't say see, O Israel, telling us the fundamental foundation of Jewish life or Jewish belief is not on seeing, it is on hearing. We hear from our ancestors, we hear from our parents about the revelation in Sinai. We hear about an event that took place that happened to an entire ancestry of a nation. An idea like this is hard to falsify. Hence, our belief in God doesn't stem from a viewing of the complexity of nature. That helps, and that once you believe in God, this viewing of nature, you see God in life and you see God in the world, but it's not where our belief stems from. Our belief stems from a tradition coming back from our ancestors, coming back from the entire ancestry of our nation all those years ago. So that's our first point. Hear, O Israel, not see, O Israel. Our second point, God is one. Rav Hirsch explains that this isn't sort of theological speculation to the nature of God. It is more focused than that. It is that when we view the world around us, we see the compelling forces of nature. As a Jew, we have to look at this and understand that it all comes from one source. It all comes from God. There aren't compelling forces. There are not compelling powers, the good and the evil. No, in Judaism there is but one. This gives or leaves open the possibility of moral freedom. This gives the possibility that man can choose. If everything stems from one being, well, there is hope. If everything stems from the whims of the different powers of the universe, well, then everything is natural, and this opens the door to a fatalistic, material view on life. So our 2 points. Hear, O Israel, not see, O Israel. We don't see the world around us and deduce God's existence. True, some people say there are arguments there, but then again there are arguments against. Jewish people hear from our ancestors. We hear from our fathers about a tradition of a mass revelation that happened to an entire ancestry of a nation. And second of all, God is one, not theological speculation into the nature of God. Rav Hirsch says it is how we view the universe around us. We view the universe around us as being from one source, not from the battling and the compelling forces of nature, but from one, to leave open the possibility of moral freedom and free will. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful Shabbos.